Hi, my name is Brandon Morgan, and I am the instructor for our Latin American History course. Please feel free to call me Brandon in your emails and texts and other communications with me. If you're not quite comfortable with that, Dr. Morgan, Mr. Morgan, that kind of thing will do. Please do address me, though, in the emails you send or the texts you send. I try to do the same for you in terms of using your names, spelling them correctly, and calling you by your preferred name. So again, please keep that in mind as we communicate with each other. We won't have the opportunity to meet face to face this semester necessarily. We might, I hope we do. But for the most part, I probably won't meet you in person. And so these are some of the ways that we can kind of get to know one another and have a more maybe human connection uh, via our online class. So talking a little bit about myself, as you can see, I am recording this video at home. I am the instructor, so I have the luxury of recording my introduction before the class starts. I'm taking advantage of that because today my wife and kids are at school. She is currently teaching art at the bilingual charter school where the kids are attending. Our kids are 10, 9, and 6, and we love doing things together as a family where we can. For Christmas this last year, um, the gifts that we got for the kids, or that Santa got for the kids, for the youngest two at least, were family types of gifts that gave us an opportunity to go do something together. So we're going to be doing things like going to the rock climbing gym, going to the trampoline park. We're going to a Lady Lobos game actually this weekend, which will be the weekend before class actually starts. And so it's been a pretty fun holiday season, a good break. I hope it's been that way for you as well. Thinking in terms of Latin America, my experience with Latin America, I kind of got drawn into it about, wow, now it's been almost 20 years ago. Not quite. I shouldn't age myself that much, I guess. 15, 16 years ago. Um, I was working as a missionary in Santa Fe and Albuquerque area. I'm originally from Salt Lake, Utah, and I had the opportunity to learn Spanish and to meet a lot of people who were from not only from Mexico, especially from Chihuahua, but also places like Cuba, Chile, Ecuador, a lot of Guatemalans, people from Central America. And I became fascinated with their stories, trying to understand not only what brought them here, but where they were coming from. So that sparked my interest in Latin American history. My research focus is on modern Mexico and the border, although I know Central American history very well and I've studied South American history. So I love teaching this survey of modern Latin American history. I have traveled in Mexico along the border, small towns like Palomas and Columbus. Columbus, New Mexico, of course, is the little New Mexican town that Pancho Villa raided during the Revolution in 1916. That's something we'll touch on later on. Something I've written about a bit. And I've been to Nogales, been to a couple of other places in Chihuahua, and to Mexico City. Mexico City is one of my absolute favorite places to go or to be. Hopefully, I'll get back there again in the not too distant future. Also, last May, we had the opportunity for the first time to do a Latin American Studies study abroad program with CNM, and we went to Antigua, Guatemala. So there were 10 of us, 10 students, 2 instructors for a total group of 12 that spent some time in Guatemala. We're hoping to be able to repeat that trip in 2020. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. Just reach out to me via email or text so that I can put you on the list to get information when it becomes available about that upcoming opportunity. All right, so that's that. I look forward to meeting all of you, to knowing more about your experiences with online learning, technology. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if ever you have any concerns or questions about the digital tools that we're using in class. I know that we end up using a lot of them, um, but They do have value. I've been using them for a couple of years now, and they are very effective for helping us engage more creatively and critically with the historical events we'll be studying and with one another this semester. So please let me help you in any way that I can. And again, I look forward to having a great semester.